Hi, Carl Ford here at the TMC Net Newsroom at IT Expo in Austin. We are having a great time. We've been talking a lot about M2M, but Ken Hosac, Vice President of Business Development at CradlePoint, is going to talk not just M2M, but a whole bunch of other aspects of CradlePoint. And a lot of us have been big CradlePoint fans for a number of years. So I want you to know you've got a choir that you're preaching to, as well as the uninitiated. So first of all, welcome, young man.
Well, thank you very much, Carl. Appreciate being here.
So now, tell me, for those who don't know about CradlePoint, tell us what you do. How do you explain to people what CradlePoint does?
So at a very high level, CradlePoint connects distributed enterprise, and our target, application areas tend to be like retail stores, convenience stores, quick service restaurants, but also post offices, kiosks, etc. If you have an enterprise with a bunch of geographically dispersed locations, we're the ones providing network connectivity to those locations.
So one of those places is in my home area. I've got this red box that's sitting there, and my red box, is in front of a company who didn't go down in a hurricane because they use satellite, but the red box doesn't use satellite. So what do they use?
Well, I'll tell you, Redbox is one of our, we love Redbox as a customer, and what they found is in a retail environment, the old method of using a dial-up line just didn't work because it takes a long time to bring that into a store, and then once they do, a lot of times the store says, hey, we want you on the other side of the store, so it's really difficult to manage. Redbox uses the 3G, 4G wireless internet for their network connectivity to process credit cards, and it allows them to manage their own network, be completely independent of their host store, and they love it. We love it too. So.
And is that the device that we should look for on them? Or
yeah. So this is our M2M router, and CradlePoint. What we've done is we've essentially put in 3G, 4G modules inside. We're very good at 3G, 4G, particularly LTE, which is on this side. We're very good at Wi-Fi, which we provide, as well as Ethernet. And we're very good at security, which is important if you're handling credit card transactions.
So about how high would I put this if I were trying to manage an M2M? Like if it's Wi-Fi, somewhere up about that range, around 10 feet is a kind of the perfect place for these things?
In terms of above the ground, and I've had my ham radio license since I was 13, so I could tell you exactly what it is.
Okay.
But no, it's about like this, and then this gives you a range of, if you're in a retail, like a Subway sandwich or Domino's Pizza or Taco Bell, what you want is enough Wi-Fi to light up your seating area. And that's what our target is to make it so you can cover kind of this small footprint distributed enterprise.
Okay, now you guys support the cloud as well. You want to talk a little bit about people who are using you in a cloud environment?
Yeah, so what we're seeing, one of our biggest drivers of adoption are enterprises that are moving all of their applications up into the cloud. And there's billions of dollars being invested in it. I think at this conference, the Cloud Expo, there's a whole ecosystem of people that do data centers, et cetera. But as companies move all of their applications up into the cloud, the network connection becomes the Achilles heel. And what we're finding is a lot of our basically adoption over the last 3 years have been companies that want to add 3G, 4G as a redundant internet access so that if the primary wired network goes down, then they can fail over instantly. And one of our best customers is in the insurance industry. After Katrina, they learned that the time that they really need to be connected and help their customers is usually during these natural disasters. Flooding takes out the wired network. Cell phone companies have trucks with cell towers on it that they drive in, and so they're up and running in hours.
Yeah, and you didn't mention it, but one of my favorite things that you are the proponent of is you do the demo with the axe, where you actually show the Cat5 connected up to a device and the wireless from you guys, and you take the axe, you throw it onto the cable, you break the Cat5, and it's seamless interface back in. So I really appreciate that demo, and maybe we'll embed that demo or put it next to this one as well. So
we'll get it. We came out at the show last year and did that, and we had huge crowds.
Yep, it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Carl. Appreciate it.